off work, off from here for the next 2 days. I'm actually a little tired. I will be honest with you. I do not know where I want to go yet. I know we're going to end up at Bass Pro tonight to sleep, because tomorrow morning we got a gas station gig on that side of town. I know I want to hit the gym in the evening, so I get one last good shower in. I'll do a spray bottle shower, but gonna be a cold one. And last night's shower, by the way, was a cold shower. I didn't say that or anything, but it was a cold night, it was rainy, all showers were occupied, and it was low pressure and cold water. Which, you know, hey, thankful to have one, but when you had like a nice hot high pressure shower at that same location before, there's a little bit of sadness involved. All right, let me go drive somewhere and let you know where I end up. I think some of you are familiar with where we're at here. I need to go over to Dollar Tree later today, and I don't want to overstay my welcome over there. As I said in the last video, I didn't know they had security, but they do have security. They haven't hassled me. In fact, one time, that same vehicle, a different person was in it, but when I was in Dollar Tree, we had a nice conversation. So I don't think they have a problem with someone like me. They have people, they got a bunch of homeless people loitering and sitting in the sidewalk area that don't get bothered. So I think they're just watch the property more than anything. But, you know, I still don't want to overstay my welcome. You know, I don't want to seem like somebody that's just kind of a vagrant, I guess. So I'm going to chill over here. This is a big empty lot that had a restaurant that was over here, an abandoned restaurant, but the homeless people started going into it apparently, so they tore it down. The roses went away, but next to it is this huge 24-hour, 24/7 fitness center that, if I had enough money coming in, I would probably sign up for this one as well for the 24-hour aspect, because My Planet Fitness isn't 24 hours over here. So this would give me a place to A, park, and B, work out and shower late at night. In fact, which back in the day I would have loved to have done, is I get an hour lunch over at Walmart. I could zoom over here, get a 30-minute workout, and be right back over to work. You know, don't know if I'm that much of a go-getter anymore though, gang. But since it is a 24/7 gym, I don't stick out like a sore thumb over here. This is also a spot that a lot of the Amazon Prime drivers park and have their lunches and stuff like that. So any vans over here, not as old as mine, of course, don't really stick out here. And since they use Metro vans and U-Haul box trucks and everything else, my van gives them just enough plausible deniability that they go, it could be one, you know, or it could be what they call it, FBAs or whatever, the people that are kind of like the equivalent of Door Dashers for Amazon. So, you know, and we don't cause trouble. We park. I won't be getting out of this van anytime soon. Now, I will open up the divider later on and let the cats roam into the front, because I don't know if the sun's going to come out, but I like to let them have a view. I don't like them to just have a, you know, they can see out the side door when I take the blackout out, but I mean, I want them to come out and be able to have a nice view. This is a good spot. There's like bushes and brush over here, and there's, you know, a view of cars going by. So it's just a nice view for the cats to have for a little while. Even if the sun doesn't come out, it's still a nice view for them to look around and see some sights, you know. Whew. I would like to do some of these parks over here, but as soon as you pull into a park, I don't care what the people on these van life channels say, I get a lot of looks. You know what I mean? Like I don't see a lot of other camper vans at the parks I go to. Now downtown there's a big park and that's different, but I mean you're in a parking lot before you get to the park. But the parks where I can park and the cats can see, I'll get a knock. I mean, that's kind of what happened at that library. That was a park adjacent, you know. And, you know, I don't need that kind of stress. So this is a nice one for the cats. So I'll get this prepped for them to come to the front when they want to, and I'll crack the sliding door open because I'm not going to go to sleep just yet. I am tired, but I'm going to finish off the last episode of Righteous Gemstones, which I have been enjoying. This season's not the strongest. It's the final season. The opening episode was a big departure, but very well done. Surprising who the actor was in it. And then it kind of, quality-wise, took a step backward. And even for, like, character development, in my opinion. And I'm not the only one that thinks something like that. The ending was good. A lot of people really liked the ending. I enjoyed the ending. I mean, you know, it's no Vampire Diaries or Originals ending or something like that. It wasn't like a heartfelt, I'm going to tear up, or, you know, that thing's going to resonate with me for a while. And I think that was, I don't know, something seemed weird about this season. Like maybe it was rushed. I looked up some stuff. I didn't see anything major. I don't know if maybe the strikes were happening then, but it definitely did not, for me, it did not satisfy. I wasn't satisfied where we ended up. It's like if you watch a show like Breaking Bad or something, right? I mean, I know this other was a comedy, don't get me wrong, but Breaking Bad, when you got to the end, you felt like you went on that journey, and that was a satisfactory ending. Mad Men, same kind of way. But that being said, this is a really well-written, well-acted, Easter egg cameos of people, great series. Even the final season, you just, especially when you binge watch stuff, right? If you really watch something, oh man, it was just a good season, then you go into a season that maybe isn't as strong as the previous season, you know, you just watched one really good and you're amped up, and then you go in. It's not like you had a break like a regular, like if you watch it regularly, like on terrestrial TV, right? Like basically, oh, okay, I've had all summer, now I'm coming back. Oh, it's nice to see these guys again, blah, blah, blah. So you kind of feel the quality change when it happens. That being said, if you guys, I mean, watch the write-up, but if you like that kind of comedy, which I do, Danny McBride, you know, he's kind of slept on. He's really good as an actor, and he's really good for writing, and, you know, he takes chances. If Danny McBride's going to do something, he's going to do something different. And that's what it is. He wrote and directed a lot of these episodes. He produced it. I should probably talk about this on my other channel, but really good. Speaking of which, I've got like 3 movies I've got to watch, screeners I've got to watch and kind of give my review on my TikTok channel. They reached out to me yesterday, and I agreed to it because I'm like, I got tons of time. And then I'm like, man, 3 movies that I got to watch. So be doing that probably over the next few days. All right, everyone, going to the back. All right, I'm in the back. Hi, Waddles. I am in the back, and it is kind of chilly back here, so we're going to run the space heater. This is something I bought today at work. Wreath hanger. I bought 2. So what I do is I put 1 and 1. Give me a second, I'll show you what I do. Basically, I can now suspend the heater like this, so it's not sitting on the floor in the way. It's not taking up Waddles' chair. It's not blocking a table. So all the heat's coming straight toward us, out of the way. I'm really happy with it. I will leave you with this. I don't think I mentioned it. Work was crazy. A bunch of weird stuff happened. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but things that knocked me off schedule as usual. But the boss man bought us lunch. So one of the only things that's open overnight that's in our parking lot area is Waffle House. And I hadn't had Waffle House in a while. So I appreciate it. And I've never had my hash browns the way he got them for me. He said everything that was on it. He's like, you go with a chicken bowl. I was like, a chicken bowl is hash browns, chicken, onions, cheese. I'm like, yeah, that sounds fine. I've never had it, but I'm not going to, when someone's buying you a meal, especially when it's your boss, I don't really make a big fuss about, I'd rather have this. So it was good. I mean, and I was blown away. I will get that again in a heartbeat. I'll include a picture here, but man, that's delicious. All right, heater's going. I'm going to turn it down to low. There we go. It's down to low. And we're past the 24 hours mark on this thing. So it's already paying for itself as far as with a trade-in. The next point is for it to have covered paying for itself versus getting the green bottles and the price of buying the big propane bottle initially. So we're not far from there. So I am completely happy with our choice here. The hose is working really good. I'm hoping for no issues. So far, there's no issues. The heat's good. See, the heat comes out here, but mostly up, right? So we've got plenty of space to the roof, and then it comes out, and there's nothing in front of it. Like on the left and the right, no heat. So this will work out really good. All right, everyone, I'm going to chill. I'll catch up with you when I hit my next stop. Oh, by the way, I'm really enjoying this thing, but I'm also like really cluttering it. I've got to figure out a way to get more products a home. Between that and my overflow bin down here, it's still looking pretty hoarder-like, I'm going to think on it. We'll see if we can't fix that today. We'll open that up later tonight. Hopefully that'll fix some issues I have. I'm heading over to the gym. It's almost 7 o'clock. So, depending on how busy it is, I'll go straight in. If it looks like it's still kind of busy, I'll give it another hour. We're gonna go in there, get a workout in, get a shower. I did take stock, and I do need to do laundry when I get back on this side of town next time. Didn't really want to spend money on doing laundry this week, but it's a must. The van with the trailer is back. And it also looks like there's a Chevy shuttle bus. Well, hopefully they've already taken their shower, because I could really use a nice hot shower today. But I do need to get a workout in first. Catch up with you in a little bit. I had the whole shower to myself. So basically, water's so hot, you can boil a crawdad in the wintertime. It's a little after 8 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and start moseying over to the other side of town. Catch up with you when I make my next stop.
Toward the back door, barking fiercely. I followed, my heart pounding. The first thing I could find, a heavy wooden broom, and took my stance. They stumbled backward, and their flashlight dropped to the ground with a clatter. Moments later,
made it to Buc-ee's. I'm gonna chill here for at least an hour. I'll probably go to the back and open up that package in a few minutes, to be honest with you. Debating over going inside and getting a fountain drink. We'll see. I have returned from Buc-ee's. I got a sarsaparilla. I've never had the sarsaparilla. I think I've said a few times that I've been tempted. Their Coke, which I was in a mood for a Coca-Cola, was running clear, which basically means they're out. So I went with sarsaparilla today, and I couldn't resist. I've never had this flavor before, but it's ranch dip combos. So I'm excited to try that in a second here. That's not bad. It's very Cheerwine-like, if you guys know what Cheerwine is. I actually like it. All right, so let's try. Let's see. Ranch dip. Now they have ranch combos, but this is ranch dip combos. So I've never had either one of those, to be honest with you. All right, I don't know if it's going to pick up with my lighting here, but there it is. Different. You can barely taste the ranch. You mostly just taste the pretzel. Yeah, I'm not picking up too much from the filling that's ranch. There's just a slight ranch taste. It doesn't taste bad. I mean, I like pretzels and I like combos, so these are fine. These are good. I feel like I might get less heartburn from these than I do with my nacho ones or my cheddar cheese. I would get these again. Check that guy's rig out. AC on the roof, big box truck, and hauling a trailer. That's pretty spiffy. Oh, and I ate all the combos in this parking lot. All right, everyone. I am in the back of the van and over at Bass Pro Shop. Got the heater going. Got the cat's wet cat food up here just to warm up the juices because it gets pretty solid when it's cold. Let me get them situated and then I'll open that package that I got. All right. It's probably as good as it's going to get right now. The cats have the table, but here's the package. There's the box. Let's see what we have here. All right, looks like, not sure what these little pieces of plastic are here. All right, let's see. Oh, they're inside each other. Okay, interesting. Okay, 1, 2. 3, 4. Now what these are, similar to what I already have. I ordered them during the Black Friday deal or whatever, but they're magnetic shelves, so I'm hoping they're going to work over here. We're going to get ready to find out. I'm hoping I don't have to take this off, but I feel like I will. Yeah, it just can't go through that. Okay, I had to take that sound dampener off. but they do fit here. I'm a little concerned because the magnet's not as strong as the other ones. I'm a little concerned like heavy stuff like that might make it start slowly going down, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. That's what we got so far, and I put one of the other ones over here underneath for now. I was talking about, you know, trying to solve some clutter issues, so that's what I'm using these for. They were on a Black Friday sale. I can't remember exactly. I think they're like 20 bucks for the whole pack. So I'm going to spend some time organizing this stuff and see what I can do. All right, so that's it for right now. I've got this in this basket right now because my 12-volt cooker tends to slide and fall everywhere otherwise. So that's a good spot for it. Got some stuff over here. And we'll see how it rides tomorrow. Put the other rack over my bed. It's kind of where I'm going to keep my remotes and stuff like that. I'll work and fine-tune what I'm going to do later. Well, everyone, I'm going to leave you here. I've made myself some hot dogs to eat because I already had a whole bunch of those combos. I had a whole bag of combos today. That's pretty much all I had other than my creatine. So I'll eat these 2 hot dogs, watch a little something, go to sleep fairly soon because I got to get up and get ready to do my morning gig over at that gas station in the morning. So I've had a good day. I hope that you did as well. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal the Vannible, signing off.